Everybody, welcome Mikey Ice TV. Today I have a special guest. Special guest. Vietnam, aka the B-Boy Blow Up King for Cali. Also representing Rock Force Crew. Um, y'all stay tuned for this. Yo, what up, Pop? Yo, what's up, Leon? All you have to do is hit the request, and then we go live. Angels 360, what's going on?
Mikey Ice, yo, what's
Wow.
good? Mikey Ice, yo, what's good, Mikey? Man, not long time no see.
Man,
You've been busy, bro.
I
Heck
know, bro. I haven't
yeah,
seen you since the last B-Boy Summit, though, right?
right, man. Um, shoot, what's been going on in your life, bro? I know you're supposed to be interviewing me, but shoot, what's going on in your life, bro?
Um, just what I mean, just like living life, just trying to see, actually, just trying to prepare for what's coming up in the future. When by doing these interviews being documented. Actually, a dude from the UK is going to interview me on Tuesday.
Oh,
It's going to be professional
big,
though too. We're gonna do
big,
like video clips, photos, so it's gonna look like it's gonna be a real podcast.
dope. So you heading to the
Yeah,
UK, huh?
bro.
Okay,
So and then
okay.
after that, there's another documentary coming out in I think maybe about June or July. Those supposed to be on Apple TV or Netflix, and I'm supposed to be in it.
Okay, okay, see, okay, yeah, man, that's dope to hear that you're still killing it. You're still doing your promotion because dude, ever since I knew you back in the day, you always had a camera, so you pretty much are the original b-boy documentarian from the West Coast
Right,
'90s. You know what I mean? Straight up, our era that had an impact to get them tapes around the world. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, if you didn't have a tape back in the day, you weren't like um you had to go to the event, you know what I'm saying? So if you had the tape, it was like, okay, dang, maybe I'll go next year to the event, but I got the tape right now. That was like that.
right.
It was all part of it. So
Yeah. So
um,
if you can,
and
like
that's
Leon, let everybody know, that's watching, like basically like how you got the name Vietnam and basically I want to start with your early days in like SOS because a lot of people don't really know about SOS.
word up. Well, SOS started in like probably
Okay.
91, 92 with Danny Guerrero, Frankie, Perico, right? And it was a bunch of teenagers from the Merced area that were
Hmm.
breaking, right? So I joined, met them at a roller land, and they were my little homies. We were all homies and stuff, and we used to hang out on the west side of Merced and just practice in an end street at this at my homie Danny's house in the backyard, right? So that end street spot though where we practiced, like we were always there, and then Mikey showed up one day. You know what I mean? And it was like, oh shit, this fool. And Mikey came through with the tapes, the videos, the yo, let's go here. He had the spray cans.
I think the sound went off. Is your sound okay? Your sound.
Flexum, Gordy, Flexum from Knuckleheads. So yeah, we just do our work fast, or you know, just go, you know, just go. We be in Frisco, 12 years old, up in Frisco, and we live like 3 hours away. But you know, that was what made us like, that what hyped us up, because like school was cool and all that, but like we wanted to exist outside the city, and Mikey kind of helped that, you know. So Mikey, I met Mikey from my friend Andy, actually. Andy Carrizales. He was a writer from
okay.
Cons out in and I was a big writer too. You know, Cons was like one of the main crews in Merced, causing a lot of damage. And I was a main writer and stuff, and Andy used to put me on, you know, about the writing and stuff. So Andy went to my school and stuff, and met me when I was like 13, and then you know, he knew Mikey. So I was always hearing about Mikey's name, Mikey. So when he came to Danny's spot, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, Andy always talked about you, you know. So we all just kind of started together, you know. We were going to events, we were going to like whatever we could, because there wasn't as much as how it is now, where you can just go like to this and just, like we had like 3 months in between, you know what I mean? So we had to like save up money, but like yeah, there was like practices, right? So we would go to like local rec centers in the Modesto, Merced, Stockton area, and train. You know what I mean? Which was good enough. You know what I'm saying? On a Thursday, on a we were trying to find something to do to escape our town. Very boring. You know, at least at that time, we didn't have internet. We didn't have a lot of things. You know, so that was our sports right there. You want to call it that? You know, that was our outlet to passion, this new passion. And like, yeah. Oh, West is strictly old school, right? It was a crew from California. And, you know, some of the guys are still around today and stuff. Like some part, and you know, a lot of the guys, they kind of just grew up and stuff. You know, some went to you know, they had families, some went to prison. Like it was like, we know like half and half. So it's good to see like someone like me making it out of there, and doing something positive, you know what I mean? Because it could have been any way, you know what I'm saying? Like with my crew, you know what I mean? They, you know what I mean? Because out here is nothing to do, so a lot of cats just get involved with just like drugs and other stuff, you know. But me, I had break-in and I was focused, so that allowed me to stay away from that, you know. And SOS, we were big on not doing drugs and staying healthy for because we wanted to get real good, you know. We wanted to be the best in our, you know, we wanted to be the top dogs in our city and to serve other cities. So, you know, we weren't about like getting high, you know. If anything, we were just getting hyped, you know.
You know what I know what I remember? I remember that I came to Merced. I'm thinking like 93, 94, and we was at Georgie's apartment, which is Danny's apartment, and they had a piece of linoleum that was like, it was messed up though, bro. And Georgie had the glow in the dark helmet, and he was doing hand spins, and Sam drove up, and you got out the car, and you was like, yo, yeah. And I'm thinking to myself, like, why is this kid so loud though, bro? And you was just like, yeah, I can do hand spins. You remember spinning on that linoleum in front of Danny's apartment?
Yeah. Because I really believed that I could. And I was just like, oh, I was just hype, you know, I just want to be hype. So breaking was a good outlet right there, and kept just doing something, you know, real positive and stuff. You know, I think I'm like a hype, you know, with a lot of energy being, you know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of stuff. So it's good to be able to make that go out into the world, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy how that was like the 90s, and then like we look forward to today, and it's like I already lived my life, you know what I mean? I'm in the magazine. I got my own cartoon right here. What is this, Marvel? You know what I mean? Like that. I just living the life, you know. You know what I mean? Just headed to the
Mm-hmm.
Olympics. You know what I mean? To check it out. You know what I mean? And watch everybody do their thing. Like, man, I'm just hype on where it is and where we are today. You know, I'm currently a teacher. You know, I teach fine arts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a dance teacher. You know what I mean? So I'm helping out youth. You know, I already won all the contests. You know what I mean? I won everything you could. So now, well, like probably like 10 years ago, for me, it was more like giving back and you know, doing, you know, because I think that that's your point, your place. Sometimes after, you know, you know how to do it well, and you want to help other people do it. You know, and not that anyone really needs help. You know what I'm saying? But at the same token, when you got a mentor, like it helps. Like for us when we were growing up, you know, Mikey and them, they were mentoring us. You know, they were showing
Mm-hmm.
us how to do hip hop in the right way, to go and you know, be respectful, to have rules, you know, to have Zulu rules, and to navigate in the hip hop scene, which can be
Mm.
dangerous, very dangerous, you know. But for us, we were always safe, and we were always just, you know, having a lot of fun. You know what I mean? Being a teenager and doing you know, grown man shit already. You know, going to out of the
Right.
state. You know what I mean? Out of, you know, away from, you're supposed to be in high school, but you're 3 days over here in San Diego at the convention, you know? So that's big for teenagers, you know, especially back then when honestly breaking in the West Coast was like almost dead. And we being the teenagers and like Mikey, we helped put it back together, to be honest. Like it was like ghost town, bro. And I went all the way to LA. I went all the way to the Bay, and nobody was doing it. So, and you know, like, so really, we're like the ones like, dude, that need a lot of recognition for holding space and holding it there, because nobody was doing it. So that would have been 10 years of
Mm-hmm.
just emptiness, you know. But we held it. We started doing the contest, we started throwing the contest, and we started making the rules and the lingo and the things, the moves that, you know, a lot of people do today. You know, um, we're not asking for the credit, but man, like, it's just, you know, cats like Mikey, Brock King, you know what I mean? Straight up. And, you know, it's nice to hear it, you know, like, oh, you know, good job, guys. Because, I mean, shit, we already know, but, you know, it's nice to hear it too, because that shows that, you know, other
Right.
cats is tuning in, you know, and you don't gotta hide your props, you know, like I ain't tripping, like I'm,
Right.
you know, thankful if anything, you know, but you don't gotta hide your props to make you feel like you're dope too, you know, like we can all
Right.
share the props and be, you know, big each other up, because we're all we got, bro. Like, you know, when you go out that world and there ain't no b-boys, it's different, you know, people treat you in a weird way, you know. It's like you're not a star no more, or you're not, so you kind of gotta. So it's nice to get the love, you know. So everybody, when you go show
Yeah.
love, bro, show love
So,
to everybody, all the b-boys, whatever, because we're unique to the world. So spread love, and it will
right.
help everybody. You know what I'm saying?
So how
Help
do
you
you feel
too.
about the risk concept though? Because I'm seeing that still being done a lot, you know? And
You know,
I want to ask you, like,
it's
where did you get the idea from?
to be honest, like, man, like I seen Ken Swift. To be honest, like Ken Swift stood on his head and he used to go boop,
Oh,
right, but he didn't pick up.
yeah.
And then I was like, that. And Remind, he had this move like a prayer, right, like this, and he used to lift up. So I was like, well, I don't want to be a biter, right? So I don't want to like just copy the moves, but I seen this concept and I seen this concept, and I was like, well, I want to, I want to lift up with it, and I want
Oh,
to make it like this stuff,
okay.
and you know,
What's up,
like this,
Kino?
like how long to me, you know, because you'll hurt your wrist like that. I'm more like, it's like monkey
Okay.
grips, you know what I mean? So, and you can stand up here too, so that's what makes it strong. And you know what I mean, it's just a combination of putting one with the other. There's something like Shaolin style though, like all of us, I mean, if you're a b-boy and you watch Ken Swift back in the day, all of us, we studied Ken Swift's stuff, you know. And you know, a lot of it, Mr. Wiggles and all that, they had that Shaolin shit, you know, to protect your
Mm.
neck and all that. So we kind of did the crane. You know, we watched the karate flicks, and that was dope to us when cats was doing the crane. So if you see Mikey doing the crane, You know what I mean? We're just trying to be ninjas, and we're just trying to adopt it into breaking where it wasn't. Certain moves weren't like that before. Ken Swift was like probably the first dude I seen though, like putting the ninja stuff into it. So it was fresh and it was something new in our time. So we kind of wanted to have
Okay.
some type of creativity with that, because a lot of breakers were just doing. They had originality, but it was just like real circular and real kind of funky, you know, but not ninjistic, not
Mm.
martial artists, not like Ken Swift. Ken Swift to us was like the pinnacle, like he was the man. So we go that way with it. You know, that's what we look. You know, we're traditionalists for sure, but we go weird with it because that's like, you know, we're trying to be like Ken Swift. We're trying to be like the
Mm.
martial arts masters. You know what I mean? That's where that came from. But big ups to everybody doing it now. Big ups to everybody that did it before. You know what I mean? Because Cassius has been doing wrist 90s, you know, since back in the day. But I don't think anybody put all the concepts, all them pieces together. Like, let's just make it a whole foundation and let's just do every move like it. I think I did that because I would think in concepts. You know, I would think um, like hold your leg and just keep doing a
Okay.
5-hit combo is you know, or like do a flare combination with a lot of flares in it. Like you
Mm.
keep the concept, you know what I'm saying? So conceptually that was what was dope about it. And I think since I was popular around 1997, 1998, 1999, I was kind of like out there in the world blowing it up. So a lot of people seen me doing it and ran with it
Oh,
after that. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Because they weren't doing it. It was like, oh shit, that's crazy right there. So, and then all of a sudden
Mm.
you seen it everywhere, you know. And I didn't really mean to be like that. I just kind of was trying to blow it up, you know what I mean? But it stuck. It stuck good. I got some haters for it. I had a lot of love for it, but it's foundation. So keep doing it. Just give shouts out to Vietnam. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to 209. Shouts out to Ken Swift. Shouts out to Ramon. Shouts out to Mikey Ice. You know,
Right.
we're just trying to be creative. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. You know what, Nam? I wanted to ask you too, like, what sparked that battle when you battled Benji, though, bro? Was that in the UK?
yeah, that honestly, I mean, we were there, right? We were in London to
Mm-hmm.
do like a showcase and shit, and he just popped out. He popped out on me, and I don't never like. I'm not scared, like never, you know. And that's what's
What's up,
scary about it. Is like I
Daylight?
don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I'll break my head to win. You know what I mean? So I see this dude jumping out, and he's hype. So I'm like, oh, you
Oh,
hype? I'm gonna turn up two more than
okay.
you. You feel me? So that's down because he's hype, you know, and he's running out, jumping around like a fish, and it's like, whoa, he got a lot of energy, you know. So I'm gonna serve him real quick and just, you know, get what he needs.
Did you know
But
who he was, though, when he jumped
do a
out?
classic, you know. I was like, whoa, but I'm not one to be like, oh, let's not do this battle. I'll just do it. Like I wasn't even warmed up. I was just like, oh shit, okay. So and I kind of enjoy that. That's what makes I think my character come out, because normally I'm just like posted up, chilling, thinking, and both posted. But when it ignites like that, it's like, oh, then I turn into Shang-Chi.
Okay.
You feel what I mean? And I go hard, and I get this energy that
Yeah.
it's too much. It's just too strong. So I could thing. I don't get hurt.
Right.
You know,
So
I just
you know
I just do
what,
it.
though, too? There was one time I was in Sacramento, right? And it was like Dizzy versus J Rock, and I was like, "Ooh, that's gonna be a high battle." So I go downstairs, and I'm breaking downstairs for a long old time. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm killing it. And when I looked up, everybody just ran. Everybody just left, and they ran up to the top. And I was like, "What's going on?" It was a big ass fight, and I said, "What happened?" And they said that Dietrich
Uh,
was Dietrich was doing your moves, though, bro. What happened with that?
you know, it was weird. It was like
He
it was
kept
just
doing this.
you
He
know
kept doing your wrist freezes,
and
looking at you.
yeah. Shout out to D-Trix. You know that's my boy. He's Rock Force now. You know, and that's good. He's good with the TV personality shit. And shouts out to him. He makes amazing routines. But at the time, I'm judging, right? And he's doing these moves, and he's like looking at me and doing the moves, but not in a way like, I respect you, but in a way like, you got this. right? Like, I got you. So I'm thinking, okay, you're a little younger than me. Good job. But I'm about to smoke you right now because everybody's looking at me like, yo, look, he's doing your, look.
Right.
So I'm like, fuck it. And so I fucking jump off stage. And I think I hit like a gainer split off the stage and just jumped in the battle and just smacked him up and smacked, you know, just for that, you know,
And then a
quick, you know.
fight broke out?
Because that's the thing. I think so. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
bro,
the fight
because
broke
they
out or
had
something.
shut down the
I don't
whole
even
party
remember.
and made everybody leave.
That's hip hop, you know what I'm saying? So that's crazy, and that's why you don't put your hands in people's face and you don't go up to people and you don't get close, you know, because that's what happened. You know, at the end of the day, you don't go distance, you know, because you get fucked up.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, and you don't do that. You know, this is breaking. It's hard enough to be freezing in one thing, and then you got people running up to you and shit like that's wild. You know, so stop being wild. Everybody in the future, stop bumping into big
Right.
and just chill. You know, chill. We're supposed to try to be
Right.
professional now, right? So, but that's hip hop even if it gets wild. You know what I mean? Because you know we're all kind of like wild. You know.
So from my understanding, like you said, you were breaking in the '80s, but I think you kind of started developing your stuff like around '93, though, right?
Yeah, like I broke in the '80s, but I was just breaking like with my peers, you know, like third grade, fourth battling, but it kind of went out of style. So it was like, damn, you know, like for a little bit we didn't even dance, you know. But I mean, I always liked hip hop, so you know, I was pretty much always trying to emulate who was the tightest, whether it was Bobby Brown, you know, whether it was, you know, Kwame, you know what I mean? Hip hop, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, breaking was where you know, a lot of people know me and stuff, but I'm not Four Element. I'm really like say though. I'm into writing, you know, I'm into breaking, I'm into knowledge, you know what I'm saying, most and foremost. So I just try to, I think that package is like just doing it, you know, and you're doing it together, you know. So it kind of like you always have some a good culture to look forward to, you know. So, but yeah, in the '80s, I just, you know, we just stopped doing it, you know. But then in the '90s, it picked up again. So it was like, dang, you know, and who doesn't want to do what's the coolest thing?
So would you say like '93 was '93 like a good year for you, or '94 or was it '95?
I think those were like developing years. All the years have been amazing for me. Like as far as like like damn, I'm doing hip hop, you know, because I'm not doing hip hop for popularity. I'm just doing hip hop because I like the elements of getting better at them, you know. But so those years I was still young and learning it, you know. But I think that I learned it very good because I really put a lot of time into it, you know, and I really all the trips to wherever I needed to go, whether it was New York City, you know, Miami, Seattle. I took trips to these places and would experience the hip hop, would buy the clothes, would buy the fat caps, would go do some graffiti in the city, like, you know, just leave our marks because we didn't know when we were going to come back, for one, and two, you know, we were just expressing ourselves. So it's always been about expression at the end of the day, and you get to do it in hip hop. So I was really into it.
So another question I can ask you, like, how do you feel about the b-boy scene today, though, bro? Because obviously you've been around it like at least like 30 some years, and
it's cool, it's dope, you know, but I feel like it's kind of splitting into all these different like ways to where like, you know, it's just going in all types of ways. So whatever way you want to go with it, you could. Like if you want to go to the fishing scene, you can show up at these events and join the federation or whatever. If you want to go to parks, you can go to the park jams and stuff. If you want to just go to the classes, you can do that too. You know what I mean? Like and then if you want to do all styles, you could just do that too. So there's something for everybody. You just have to find it for you. before in our day, everyone was
Mm-hmm.
kind of lumped together, so we kind of needed it to be in one place. But now you can just go find it. So you know, you might find like you're just gonna find more of things that cater to what style you dance and what you're about. You know, so you know, but I feel like people pull it certain ways, and then them ways too, they're gonna kind of do it their way. So not everybody gets along, you know, and that's the problem. Is like you know, you would like, you know, if you want a culture to be like how it used to be, how we used to have like, you know, 1,000 to 5,000 people just all celebrating hip hop. Everybody needs to get along somewhat. You know what I mean? And I feel like these days they'll have an event, but they won't invite certain people, or certain people be there, so they don't want to go, and that makes other people not want to go, and that's like kind of messed up, because back in the day we didn't do it like that. We just all
Mm-hmm.
supported everything. So you would feel, now you kind of feel like it feels weird. It feels like cats don't want to give you your respect, or they want all the respect, and a lot of these cats are second stringers, to be honest. Like me, I was the man. I wanted everything, bro. I'm like, Battle of the Year was last won by me, bro. Nobody from America other than me. So I won so many times, I got
Mm-hmm.
tired of it. You know what I mean? And so I spread it. But at the same time, like it's it, you know, like you could do that too if you want, but all you're gonna get is what it means to you. You know, um, if it means to you, like you want to keep winning, and that's dope. You know, you for me personally,
Okay.
I just spread it out because I already won so much. Boring,
Right.
you know, kind of got boring, and kind of I feel like I'm more useful like this, because when I win, when I was winning everything, you had a lot of haters too, you know, and I just like people to be cool with me, you know. So I get tired of all the, like, you know, they just treat you weird. So I just was like, all right, I'll lose too, like you guys. So I'll show you guys I could lose too,
Right.
and then we all just cool, you know, because they hate when you win.
I know.
You know what I mean? So not to say but I did win everything.
You know
You
what
know
I
what I mean? So
learned? Right. You know
that
what I add to that? You know what I learned about, like, they hate when you win all the time. I've learned, like, that's just as much as necessary, because it motivates me though. Like, honestly, now I'm like, I love being the underdog. I love
right,
being the underdog
exactly.
though, to be honest
I
with
love
you,
it too.
because when I'm the underdog, it's like I feel like I have more space,
Mm-hmm.
because it you know what I'm saying,
Facts.
there's nobody on that wavelength with me, so it's like, okay, being the underdog is like you're being counted out, like, like, he's not going to come out with anything. That's why I threw up the Top Rock clip, because I just wanted to show people, because I know they got these web pages say Top Rock Society and everybody's on Top Rock, but it's like I've been doing it, I've been
But they
doing
can't.
it like I've been doing it for like 37 years, and it's easy to me though. You get what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. But the thing is that there's this. You're not all hype about it like all these guys. They want to put it all over the internet. They want to just post,
Mm-hmm.
like, it's crazy. But cats do it like you and certain other cats. You know, they know who they are. They don't need to do all that. You know what I'm saying? So other people will do it. So, and they'll do it too, but it's not that serious. Like, they really do it in real person. Some of these guys is like Ryan Garcia. You know what I mean? They be boxing, but it's like an internet boxer. You know what I'm saying? But Mikey and some cats is like Tank, you know? They really got those
Right.
proc skills. So, you know, when you circle with them, you looking crazy because you're looking off, you know, and you're looking, you're fast, but you're
You
not.
know what I noticed though too? A lot of the
Hey,
guys, the respect to everybody that's in the Top Rock right now. But what I noticed between me and them is, like, I noticed, like, they don't do storytelling. They're just running like hella moves. There's no storytelling. It doesn't relate to the music. Right.
they ain't on the level. So I get it. You're faking the dance. Dope. But you ain't Ivan. You ain't Mikey Ice. You ain't Why
Mm.
Not. You ain't Khalif. Dope like that. So you guys need to just look at these top guys, and then, you know, learn something, because it's looking like funny, but it looks dope too, kind of. But it's like funny, you know, like kind of like
To me, it's kind
like
of like,
I don't know, you know, it don't really have that like that. I
yeah,
don't know, you know,
it
it needs something, needs some spices. So you gotta find that, right? And it might be spicy to you, it might be spicy to your crew. That's dope, but I'm different. You know what I'm saying? I'm like this era and this area, so we just already have flavor. You know, we already just our predecessors have flavor. Our the people before us, you know, who we looked up to. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, and that's our take on it. So I'm not gonna change that. You know, I'm not gonna change that. I'm just gonna judge things the way I do and see things the way I do, because 30 years of experience you can't trump. You could go take a class and be like, yeah, I know how to judge now, but come on, bro. That's like going to a dance studio and trying to serve, like, and try to go to the club where there's dope dancers. You're gonna get smacked, you know. So I'm from the era where we don't fake the funk. I see a lot of faking the funk. I see a lot of second stringers coming in these days trying to judge and do this and say they're the man. They were not around, bro. I'm the best Battle of the Year champion, bro. Straight up. I'm the last United States one. You know, it's in the facts. So, you know what I mean? That's cool that the second stringers are coming in, they're helping, you know, but it's like they were not the man, you know, and you got to give respect to the real cats putting it down, not the water boys. The water boys. The water boys, that's water toys. That's what I'm saying, bro. They were our water boys, bro. So it's like, yeah, they're gonna kiss butt to the promoters and be like, hey, promoters, he helped me, and the promoters be like, yeah, you want to work for free? Cool, you know, they'll take anybody for free, but there's no respect in that, and there's no honor in that, bro. They should be working with you because they got these budgets and those budgets, and if they don't, that's fine and everything, you know. People should be making their own money anyway. Like me and Mikey, we have jobs, bro. We make 75, 80K a year, you know. We're not worried about, you know, getting paid from the shit, you know. But it's more like you just see stupid representation and these weird judges, and it's like, who is that? I never heard of that person. They never battled. They never were even the water boy. They just took a test. And that's cute. That's cute, but that's not it. And that's not lit. So that's hot, but that's not. So, you know what I mean?
So now I wanted to ask you real quick. So I remember in '98 I did an interview with you. You was in a parking lot in Merced, and you had a tribal T-shirt, and you said that you were going into Japan. What year did you get in? What year did you get into Rock Force? Was it '98?
Like 97.
97. How did you get into Rock Force?
To be honest, like I got a call, you know. My boy Cross One, right, from San Diego, he pretty much like, it was like big business manager, you know. So, you know, him and Paul used to talk, Paul Ski, and you know, they just connected and we're like, I think we want to take him to Germany. So it's like I was putting in work, you know what I mean. So I got to fly places and stuff. You know what I mean? So that was a big help, you know what I'm saying? Because there was no budgets in breaking. There was no, you know, flying to this place or that place. So to fly to Germany at 18 was amazing. And it's like, so I was like, dude, I'll do that. You know, I'll go. That's crazy, right? That was a dream.
Tracy?
So, but shouts out to them. Shouts out to House Session. You know, shouts out to all of them, because, you know, without them, it wouldn't be what it is right now either. You know what I mean? So we need the jams and we need the places that you can go to share. Even the freestyle session, it's so hip hop because how it started, and the realest guys were in it since the beginning and for the love. So, you know, now you see it now and it's great, because it's gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the freestyle session, and you know, certain events that really keep it real and that, you know, just have great music and culture. You know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We help make it.
I wanted to share this to everybody that's watching, though, like right now. There's a couple of topics I want to jump on. But the first one is I want to ask you, August 11, 1973, hip-hop turned 50, though, so it's 2023. Like, how do you feel about that? Like, hip-hop turning 50, though? Like, what's your perspective on it? Because for me, I love it. That's the reason why I'm going hard this year, because for me, it's a way to say thank you for everything that you ever did for me. And now this is what I'm going to do for you. I never looked for hip hop to do anything for me. I've always wanted to do something for hip hop. So hip hop turned 50 this year. And the first dance that came out of hip hop was breaking, though. So how do you feel about it?
I think
Right,
it's dope, you know, and I'm very thankful. First and foremost, though,
right.
I'm more thankful to God, to be honest, you know. Um, but yeah, hip hop, yeah, is so dope, and it's such a good culture, you know, for me and for certain heads, you know. We all share similar stories, so that's dope, and I hope it keeps going. I think it
Oh,
will.
it's
I think
gonna
it's here
stay.
forever, and you know, I remember when it wasn't, you know what I mean, and
A few
it
little
was like only like
people from your high
people used
school,
to go, you still do hip hop? You still do? And it's like, yeah, like we were the only ones in the '90s,
even in
so
my
we were
jail,
kind of looking
for
weird,
me
and they
too.
would
I was
ask
the
us, "You
only
still do hip
one.
hop? Still do?" So, but you know, that shows that we were the soldiers sticking in there, holding space, while other cats quit,
Hmm.
wasn't into it, it wasn't cool, you know. But us on the West Coast, we were holding it down because we got a love for it and and fire for it, you know. And so yeah, it was easy to hold space though. It wasn't like uh, pulling our leg. No, man, that's where we wanted to be, you know. We wanted to be, and you know, I'm happy that I'm still here. I wish I could be more places, you know, but now we got the internet now, so now you guys are seeing it all
Right.
over anyway. So we can be
Yeah.
there, kind of. You know, I'm a little more busy these
Right.
days. You know, I'm a teacher, so it's kind of hard to get everywhere
Hmm.
and get back by Sunday night. You know, I mean, we got abilities, but on the other hand, we got outlets like this to where, you know, you guys can get just a tidbit of the information, because these little tidbits of information that we got helped us progress to get here to where it is today. You know what I'm saying? So it all shares from you know,
I
your older people.
I
They
love the
share it down to you. So
Instagram live though, bro. I got a chance to speak to. I think so far on Instagram, I've done over 200 interviews, and
mm.
I've talked to
Wow.
everybody though, man. I talked to Benji, Tough Kid, Abstract, Bebe,
Mm.
like everybody though, bro. And for me, like the Instagram Live is it's a nice tool. I
It's
wish
the
we would
big.
have had this in the '90s though, but I'm glad that we have it now because if we would have had this like in the '90s though, man, like I think I would have went even harder though because that's when everything was sizzling. Everything was just hot. Every town that we went to though, bro, like everybody. I remember going to the Mighty Four though, bro, standing in line, and then we would just be like, "We're the Zulus," and we bypassed everybody. We walked right in full in front of the gym. They didn't even let anybody in the gym, and we walked up to the door and said, "We're North Star Zulu," and they let us right in. That's it.
Man, come on, guys. Oh, who you with? Or come on with you. Oh, you're not with them? Oh,
And,
stop. Like,
and we did that. We did that. Like we did that so much in the Bay. I noticed people kind of started resenting us though, bro. But I didn't really care because I was like, "How are they gonna touch us? How they gonna touch us? We got
hey,
footwork, we got
shining.
power, we got the fashion. It's like we had a triple threat though, bro.
If you couldn't beat them, join them. And a lot of cats joined us. You know, they joined our movements, and thank you. You know, we appreciate it, guys. We appreciate everything that you guys do for how you guys just even follow the movement, because this movement started from just our lives. You know, we're not painting a picture for you guys. We're literally living our lives
Hmm.
and putting it out there like real. So, you know, this shit, we really love it, and we'll cry about it, fight about it, be mad at your friend about it, um, love it, hate it, burn it to the ground, pull it back up. Like we're really serious about this, and you know what I mean. It's nice when it comes all full circle, and it's like, oh, you know, thank you guys, you know, respect, and we love that, you know, because that's what we live
How,
for, you know.
how long?
We live for
Honestly, how I
respect.
know. I mean, not to word it like this, but how long in your mind that you would say that you'll still be involved with hip hop at the level that it is now? Do you see yourself 20 more years from now still being a part of it?
You're gonna see me. You're gonna see me everywhere. I'm gonna be front row in the Olympics. Like, what's up,
Right.
y'all? chilling. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see me 2030 at whatever it is, because I like hip hop and I'm there, and I deserve to be there. You know, so it's amazing. You know, um, I like to take a back seat
Me
now.
too.
You
I
know,
like
and just kind of kick
to
it.
watch
You know what I
though,
mean?
bro.
And
When I go to gyms now, like
let
I'm
the young.
mainly I'm there as a fan though. I like to sit back in the back and I just like to watch though, you know, and I just like to see everybody just doing their thing though, you know, because I think everybody has a good idea, you know, like when I show up that I can dance. So when I see fools are ripping it
Yeah,
up, I just kind of I just kind of
good
stand
job, guys.
there and kind of just bob my head though, bro, and everybody just kind of look at me and go like this.
Yeah, yeah. Because we were all a day, right? So we actually love that you guys are dancing. Like it's like it reminds of us of damn, these guys dedicated. Like shit. Because really, like 8 hours a day, that was like normal. That was our lifestyle. So we love when cats is doing that. You know, show up to the jam with 4 shirts, waste all those 4 shirts.
Four
You know what I mean?
shirts
Like
though. That used to
wet
be
them
the
up.
goal.
You
I
know.
remember I used to tell you, nah, I'm gonna sweat 4 shirts tonight, and it was all Tommy
Uh,
Hilfiger
yeah.
shirts.
Tommy, Tommy. So this fit today, right, is by Killa. I just got it in the mail and
Oh,
shit. You see the back, you know what I mean? Chilling now.
did you used to
You know,
rock Killer in the early
we
2000s?
this is it's just a clothing line, you know, like liquid from Canada. He works with
Oh, okay.
California, and he made the clothing line. So you know, I was in Killa, so you know
Mm,
he's always sponsored me, and you know he would give get goods out to you know everybody from Killa and stuff. So shout out to Liquid, he's a real good designer. You know what I mean? He's amazing. He's from Canada, and shout outs to Liquid Flacco Design
mm,
or Design Flacco. Anyway, it's on my Instagram. He's one of my friends. Y'all could get the dope gear and stuff. I got some stuff in my stories, new
okay.
stuff from Killa that probably would want to buy. It's just fresh when your shirt says Kill on it. You don't got to be from California. You just are a, you know what I'm saying? So
Oh,
you got the killer
okay.
mentality. Cool, but chill. You know what I'm saying? Relax, drink some green tea, be peace. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, killer mentality. Kill the game, kill it. Kill the set, kill the rep, kill the throw.
Nam,
Just kill
who
it.
do you like today though? The reason why I'm asking you that though, because like just how we like people back in the day, I like to evolve and like to stay current. You know, some people that I like today, I like Supreme, Nord Diamond, and I like Master Mace, Lil Mace from
I like nasty. Weapon
yeah,
X is
the
nasty, right? Hold on. Angelo from
Angelo.
Hawaii. Yo, little Angelo got nasty, bro. He used to be all about air flares and nasty, but now he's crazy. So
Hmm.
Angelo's another one. G Wiz put me on Wiz straight up. You guys know G Wiz. Um, you know that's Little Demon, Angelo. Who else?
Oh, that's him.
Of Lee is crazy. He moves. He's like the new Gabon, you know, with power. He's amazing. And of course, like the traditional guys that are always sick, you know, the K-Mels, you know what I mean, the Iron Monkeys, you know what I mean, the Icy Ives, you know what I mean. He's like one of my favorite right
Okay.
now from Rock Forest. Morris, of course, standardly dope, you know, Morris. Um, I know I'm just shouting out the crew, but they're my favorite. Um, who else? Who else is you know, Nord Diamond. I like Amir from Russia. I like a lot of guys from Russia though. To me,
Oh, you
they're the
think
best.
so?
You know, Russia's just yeah, they're just so crazy. Like Chorito and all them are so crazy, bro. Like they're not the best, but they're like they blow my mind, you know. So and I like
Mm.
to have my mind blown, you know. That's crazy. So you know, cats like that are crazy. Amir, you know, Amir's kind of like you know he's kind of been going down a little bit, but maybe he's doing a lot of too much. But yeah, his style is amazing. And then of course, you know
Mm.
Valencio from here, amazing,
Havoc and
amazing.
Coral?
Yeah, Abicora, Valencio, whoo, fire, right? Who else? Even Palmer, bro. Like Palmer, he's old, but he's tight. You know. Who else do I like? I like Box One. He's nasty. I like Jigs
Okay.
from New York City. Nasty. I just seen a Migas clip recently. That was wild. You know what I'm saying? Migas. You know, crazy. Um, of course the Hong Tens, the Phils, Phil One,
Okay.
and easy. Of course, the man. Physics to me is one of my favorite ever. You know, B-boy physics. Anybody else I left out? I don't know because there's just so many rotating B-boys and there's a lot of people are real good, you know. But I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, even
Who?
pretty close. HUNA.
What
But
about Hijack from Hawaii?
hijack and who? Yeah, we gotta let it happen.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I want to see Young's fire. Of course, they're killing the game. So look out for Costa Rica. There's a lot. There's a lot of players. So hopefully they make it out to these big events so everybody can see them and Stance can follow them or you know these websites could put it out. You know, get you guys some sponsorships. You know, get you guys good.
Right.
You know.
I think the sound might have went low, but it's all good. No, okay.
Yeah.
The sound's come back
Uh,
there. We got my boy Carmelo. Carmelo's from Madeira. He's a fan of yours though, bro. Big time. He was early 2000 b-boying from Madeira, like 2002. Carmelo.
oh yeah. I
Yep.
don't remember. He used to pop.
Carmelo used to pop.
Yeah. I know, man. Popping. But you know, shouts out to Sweepy, Mr. Wiggles. You know, Black, like that. So, you know, you know, I don't know if he old school cats like that. You know, that just that's good. You guys check it.
What's your plans for the future for 2023? Do you have any like goals?
Well, I'm just teaching the youth. You know, so you know what I mean. I'm just gonna keep developing the kids out in
Okay.
Stockton. You know what I mean. I'll be developing and 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 just I can't wait to just be at the Olympics and check it out. You know what I mean, and see how good everybody is. You know, so I'm doing that. You know what I mean. I plan to go back up to Costa Rica and train with some of them guys over there, and you know help them get better and just go out there. You know, that's some of my plans. Keep training. You know, keep getting healthy. You know what I mean. I think I'm getting younger. You feel me? Getting younger, so you know what I mean. Don't expect to see me declining because I wasn't breaking out and or working a little bit. I was sleeping, you know. So I'm really kind of just rejuvenated. Like I'm not like I'm 43 really, but I'm really like
Mm.
29. You know what I'm saying? Sleeping and just pacing my life out. Like I don't try to stress too much about nothing or nobody. Be peaceful, you know. And I try to maximize my life, and that's what's
Right. I think it would be dope if you came out with another design for your like the Vietnam shirt.
The shirts. I'm actually coming out with a special product at the Olympics. So everybody be ready. It's gonna come out and it's gonna blow your mind. So and it's gonna make your day and you going to practice so easy. So be on the lookout for that. It's gonna come out and it's gonna be available. You know, you're gonna be able to purchase it. So, but I'm gonna have a pop up in at the Olympics. It's gonna be fresh, guys. So check it out. It's gonna make. It's nice when you can just break and just have a miracle. Right? Check it.
I think, from my point of view, I think 2024, when the Olympics open up, I'm just being like very positive about it. I think that it's going to show me, you, and everybody from my generation an opportunity in the door that we never seen open before.
That's true. I hope it's. I hope they snatch everybody that wins stuff and they help them out good, so that more people can keep breaking.
You know what I hope
Because
though too is with this Olympic thing that they just don't forget about the pioneers though, bro, East and West Coast. There's tons of them though. You know what I'm saying? And I just
it probably will because everybody's fighting to be like, look at me, but it's like you're a water boy.
hmm
What are you doing? Look at me. Who that everyone guys were the water. So let's put some realness in there. You know what I mean? That's how,
mm.
y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Y'all see it, and it looks them cats. These characters on. I've seen them act like that. How they act like they're actors. I think Guild Award, acting award, Keanu Reeves and shit, John Wick, but it is what cats is gonna get in where they fit in. So it just looks fugazi to me.
All I know, like when them doors open though, bro, like you know me, I'm stepping in the door. I don't care what anybody say. If I go dolo, then I go dolo.
Always go dolo.
Yeah, I'm going dolo, bro.
I feel like when you get with a lot of, I never been I never been with people. They always
hmm
gotta be with everybody, but I always just been solo. I don't know. Weird having an opinion, and like having my own way of doing things sometimes, and just doing it on because sometimes and they be ain't doing it like how we're doing it, and it's like everybody to their truth. You know what I mean? But don't think my way isn't gonna work. It might not work for you, but if you guys got to think, if you look at the history of everything, so that I'm right. So you do it, probably will work for you too because I'm already someone that has already did it. You don't trust people that never did something. You can't trust the water boys. Water boys know how to carry water. You get
hmm
really, I mean, air. They, oh man. Yeah. That's how you gotta get.
Okay.
It's you know.
Miles McNasty, what's up, Miles?
Shouts out to everybody else. Germany. Shouts out to everybody in China. All y'all because without y'all, there wouldn't be us, and without it wouldn't be dope without y'all. So let's just what I mean. let's keep breaking going. Let's keep it on a positive note, and don't worry about the politics, guys. Just
Yeah.
break, try to get as
Yeah.
dope as you can, and all that stuff later that will be worked out like amongst how they do that. You guys just break and get your skills. Don't worry about this crew, trying to just do your thing. Break dope, and that's what is really skills. It's, you gotta have skills.
Yeah.
So practice your skills, guys. Practice them. That's what is gonna get you
I
like
think
really
that's
far.
what it's gonna be. I think the skills are always gonna get you really far. Like even for me, like I like this summer, I'm gonna really sharpen up what I do because I don't want to be playing catch up though, bro. I've always liked to be like at a high level, you know.
Back.
So for me, it inspires me like when I look at myself and I can be honest and say, now I'm about to go super hard though, bro. Like for myself because a lot of times when like for instance when people ask you like who's your favorite b-boy and I think like I'm my favorite b-boy. Like I like Mikey Ice.
Yeah.
What's that?
You better be your favorite.
Yeah.
You have to be. You have to first. But if they're asking who you look up to, it's a different story.
Right. Because it's
yeah, like
all about believing
better
in
be
you.
your
One
own
thing I
favorite
learned now, like between me and you, like this whole time when I met you, up until where I'm at, like I've always believed in me. When I said I believed in me, I literally looked at myself and
What
said,
about
you know what? Like I can do this though, bro. I don't care what age I am. I don't care what new computer come out. Like I believe that I could, but that I can still like be where I'm at. So for me, I say to everybody, believe
facts?
in yourself first.
Facts. That's real. I believe in God though, but I use Him to help me
It got kind of dark where you at.
for the being entirely myself.
Yeah,
Oh shit. Yeah. Sorry.
I can't.
Um,
I can't
you
even
know what I mean? But yeah,
see you,
that's the way I do it. And my bad.
Leon. I can't even see you. Okay,
Okay. Can you see me now?
all
Okay.
right. No, it's a little bit dark, but oh, you can't smoke in the house, huh?
Get this out. Yeah, I don't want like just
Okay.
linger and shit. But let me just put this out real quick. Like I was saying, what were you saying?
What's that? I was
What were you
saying
saying?
that no matter what, that I've learned to really believe in yourself, though, bro, because there's always going to be a time where people in breaking and in life, they're not going to believe in you, or they never did from the beginning. So I've learned to never put my beliefs in somebody. If somebody said like you're dope, it's like you have to believe that you're dope. And now I've always believed that I was dope, and I think that's a reason why like I never just like just crumbled though, bro, because I've always felt like there was something special about me.
Because there is. Everybody's is each person is a unique
Hmm.
thought from God. So if you take your life seriously, like dang, God actually made me, you will take it more serious because you'll be like, dang, someone actually like some being like created this whole. So I'm gonna
Right.
do it well, because I gotta represent because I'm looking crazy to my creator if I'm dissing people and I'm bringing everyone's spirit down and I'm what I'm saying. So represent for your creator and you'll do everything right or better, because that's being perfect like a circle. You like a circle's not weirdly shaped.
I
It's
like that.
shaped circle. So if you try to be perfect in a circle,
Hmm.
you're going, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be closer to happiness and closer to everything that's godly. You know what I mean? You're going to do
That's
that. God level. Shouts out to Flea Rock. You
that's
know what
where
I'm saying?
that's
God
at
level.
though, bro. Like God level though. Like
Yeah. God level, straight up. Um, So whatever it means to people is different things. But when we love another, we can respect everybody's art. we can respect everybody's you know, differences and stuff, and that's hip hop. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, so.
What time is it? Oh, I think we've been on for at least about an hour, huh? Yeah.
What? Yo,
You
easy,
got anything else? You
easy,
got anything else you want
easy.
to say before we be in the live?
Yo, shout out to G Wiz. You know what I'm saying? This is his new hat right
Okay.
here. If you see, it's the Paris Olympics one right here. Break
Mhm.
clothing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to his clothing and shit. He's got another poster right here. Is it showing or
Oh,
gotta
okay.
show?
Yeah.
Oh, this way. So shout out to that. Shout out to Arte 187 from Arizona.
Okay.
Shout out to his gear, Arte 187. Look him up at Arte, ARTE 87 at
Mhm.
Instagram, right? So shout out to them. Shout out to Killa, of course. You know, clothing. You know, shout out to Mikey's gear. You know what I mean? Shout out to Little Rock's gear. Respect it. Shout out to Armory. You know what I mean? Shout outs to, I don't know who makes them do
Yeah.
Fati.
You know what? No, I'm just gonna.
Shout
It's
out
gonna
to
be a
them.
dope jam next weekend. I don't know if you're gonna make it though, but it's next Friday. It's called Styles No Joking. Styles No Joke.
You're breaking up, bro.
Okay.
Shit. I can't
Styles
hear you.
Styles No Joking.